Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my Facebook Live. My name is Felicia. I am the owner and founder of She Fire Fitness, the compassionate fitness and nutrition coach helping primetime women move with power and purpose throughout life. So glad that you are here today. If you are watching live, do send me a few comments, say hi, some heart emojis, some fire emojis, just to let me know that you are supporting me and encouraging me. I love that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump right in. Our topic for the month of April is Move More Month. We are joining with the American Heart Association and supporting their initiative to get us to all move more. For this week in particular, our focus in the Facebook group, and let me just make a quick plug for the Facebook group, which is where I do these broadcasts, is Get Your Sexy Back. And if you're not in the group, come on in. The water is fine. We'd love to have you. Again, it's Girl Get Your Sexy Back group. And if you are in, thank you so much for participating and commenting and engaging with the community. Okay, so our focus for this week is optimize your walking workouts. And by optimize, basically, I'm speaking to let's try to get the most from our walking workouts and let's have a sustainable walking workout, meaning let's do this for the rest of our lives. That is our goal. So again, thank you for everyone that gave some input and comments regarding walking workouts. I really appreciate that. Okay, so let's talk about why you should be doing working outs because we always want to have some aspect of motivation. You probably already know, but I'm going to just repeat it because we need to keep hearing it and hearing it and hearing it. When we move, when we walk, it improves our heart and brain health and it helps us live longer. In particular, with respect to the walking workouts, we can do these anytime, anywhere. You could do them in your home, you could do them outside. Even when the weather is not perfect, you can do them. If there's no safe place to work in your neighborhood, to walk in your neighborhood, well, you can do it in your house. And stay till the end because I'll have a bonus for you in terms of an opportunity for you to get a workout that you can do from home. So, walking does several things to improve health, and this is from the director of preventative cardiology and cardiac rehabilitation at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak, Michigan. Barry Franklin, he says that it lowers your risk factors for cardiovascular disease, it decreases body weight and fat stores, decreases blood sugar levels, and it modestly improves your lipid profile, those are your cholesterol, and reduces chronic stress. And you can find that on the website heart.org, which is the American Heart Association website. So, hopefully that gives you some motivation to get going with your walking workout. Let's talk about how you can optimize your walking workout. Again, when we're talking about optimizing it, we want to make sure that we're getting the most from it and we want to make sure we're sustaining it. However, if you're not at the point where you're getting the most from it, don't worry about it. Remember our mantra in Girl Get Your Sexy Back group is that something is better than nothing. Start where you are. We want to get you up off the couch because as we all know, sitting, as they say, is the new smoking. It's just not a good idea for us to be overly sedentary. Okay, so in order for us to get the most from our walking workouts, there's three things we want to focus on: frequency, intensity, and time. Let's talk about frequency and time. You've probably heard me say this, and you've heard it from other avenues, fitness professionals, is that the bar with the kind of the minimum that we want to be shooting for, but we want to go beyond the minimum. But the bar is We want to get 150 minutes per week of moderate intensity workout to 75 minutes per week high intensity, or some combination in between. So roughly, if you're getting 30 minutes a day for 5 days a week, moderate intensity, and or 15 minutes higher intensity. So that's what you want to shoot for. And again, start where you are. Don't let that stop you. Something is better than nothing. I've often talked about doing exercise snacks. And again, stay to the end because I'll have a little bonus for you. But you can break up those 30 minutes over the course of the day. You don't want to put it all on the weekend. We don't want to be a weekend warrior. But you can break up those 30 minutes over the course of the day. You can do 10 minutes here, 15, 5, whatever works for you. The bottom line is, let's get going. Okay, let's talk about intensity. How fast do you need to go to reap the benefits? To reap the most benefits. Again, you're going to reap benefits regardless, but for us to get the most from our walking workouts, we want to be going at a pretty good pace. You want to be going at a rate of above 3 miles per hour if you're on a flat surface, and at least 2 miles per hour on an incline. Say if you're going up a hill or you're on a treadmill of about 3.5%, then that's what you want to shoot for. So let's talk about how you can gauge how intensely you're walking. There's something called the talk test that we can apply. So if you're able to carry on a really detailed conversation while you're walking, that's kind of just leisurely. Again, nothing's wrong with that. But if you want to build that intensity and get more benefits, the fat burning, then you want to get to a medium intensity where it's harder for you to hold a conversation. And if you're walking so hard that you can't talk, which is not, if you're able to do that, then that's a good thing to do. Then you're at a harder intensity and you are getting more workout from the standpoint of your cardiovascular and in terms of the fat burning. So frequency, time, and intensity, those are the things that we want to look at. So we've talked about how you can get the most from your workout, how you can optimize it. Let's talk about how you can make it sustainable. And I know a lot of you already have workouts, a walking workout that's sustainable, and I pat you on the back. Keep it going, girl. I see you. In order to make you keep doing it, let's put some fun into it. Joining or organizing a walking group is something that you can consider. Adding upper body workout while you're walking. You can do bicep curls, you can do tricep extensions, you can do shoulder presses, chest flies. Just mix it up. I do that all the time just because it just feels so good to get the body moving like that. And I just do body weight. I would not recommend that you have like some, dumbbells that are too heavy for you. Maybe some light dumbbells if you wanted to, but it's based on your fitness level. And as always, based on your fitness level. Listen to your body and do what feels good to you. Other things that you can do during your walking workouts, you can add in intervals where you're walking at a normal pace, then you speed up, then you slow down, then you speed up. And that's a good way to get heart strong. You can work in some lower body too. You can skip, you can lunge, you can do squats. Hey, you do you. Have fun with it. Just enjoy yourself. That's what I encourage you to do. And if it helps you to have music, if it helps you to listen to a podcast, do whatever makes sense for you so that you can sustain your walking workout. Okay, I just had a real quickie today. I don't see any comments. If you guys have any comments, anything that you'd like to share, I'm looking at the chat box. Go ahead and give me any comments that you have, any questions that you might have. Otherwise, I am going to be wrapping it up. Let's see. A reminder, if you're listening to this not on live or outside of the Girl Get Your Sexy Back group, I want to encourage you to come on in, join us, get lots of good information, tips, and resources to help you on your fitness journey. Also, I have a walking workout, a 1 mile workout that gets you into that fat burning zone. I'm going to give it to you as a freebie. I'll either post it in the group, or if I'm not able to do that, I'll link it to my live stream and on demand workouts, and I'll give you a code that you can use so that you can gauge, you can compare my walking workout in the at the recommended pace to what you're doing to see if you're getting the fat burning zone. And you can also see how I mix it up. So those could be some additional ways for you to mix up your own workout, again with some upper body, with some more intense lower body. Gang, that is all I have. I don't see any comments, but I so appreciate you all for continuing to be a part of the group and inviting your friends. Fitness is funner with friends. Have them come on in. I would love for them to be a part of the group and give input and feedback, because that helps me know how to serve you guys better. Well, I'm going to sign off for now. Again, I thank you for being here. I hope everyone has a wonderful, blessed weekend. And I will see you again next week and throughout the week, just based on your comments. Just share, give any concerns, issues, questions that you have. Okay, see you guys later. Bye bye.